Okay, I have half a reading already laid out here on the table. It was actually a whole 10-minute reading. Okay, and I was getting ready to go to part two, and there was no sound on the video. So, yeah, so let's just recap part one and see where we go from there. Okay. Um, Welcome to Intuition Unraveled. I am the Unraveler. Okay. Um, so yeah, I have pulled three energy oracle cards and two tarot cards so far. Okay, the three cards. Damn, now I gotta get the music together. Is my music gonna keep playing? Oh, okay, okay. I pulled the garden at the gate. Okay, hostilities. Now this card here, this is why I wanted the original reading, because on the original reading you can see how it came out was that um, I was, I had, while I was shuffling from the very beginning, the hostilities card had been trying to jump out, but it didn't jump out. And I was talking about how it kept trying to jump out, and then it actually did jump out of the deck, okay? Because I was like, if this hostilities card, it flew across the room. I was like, somebody is really mad. And it actually did turn out to be, again, this hostilities card, okay? And I really just feel like somebody is really angry at the chosen collective. They want to hurt you, okay? They want to fight you. They want to destroy something, whatever, whatever you built, because these people are livid, okay? I also pulled um, the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, okay? Which is your sacral chakra, okay? And I just feel intuitively that this is why they are mad, because they wanted to steal your sacral chakra. Or I feel like in some cases, okay, in most cases, Spirit said, they were stealing your sacral chakra energy and manifesting from it, okay? So this is like your charisma, your creativity, your uniqueness. But right now it's like this is you down here, and then this is the angel, okay, that is above you, that is with you. And so you are just heavily protected at this time, and they cannot get to you. On the bottom of the energy oracle is carrying connections. And intuitively with this Caring Connections card, I feel that this is also your angelic and spiritual protection that you have, okay? It's not necessarily other people. It is like, the way how he's clinging close to her. This is how close your angelic protection is to you. And this is why, and you are covered on all sides, okay? And this is why they are so angry, because they cannot get to you. They would love to hurt you. I feel like these are people who specialize in doing things like this, like tearing people down, tearing, destroying people's lives, destroying people's reputations, breaking a person down mentally, spiritually, emotionally, these covert narcs and these covert narcissistic groups, brotherhoods, okay? And, these, not just brotherhoods, because there are also, covens and all sorts of whatever they are demonic narcissistic groups of weak ass people, okay? Who target the chosen ones for your charisma, for your light, okay? And they want to wear your energy, they want to wear your swag, your charisma, your style, and your unique energy signature is what they were after. And they absolutely cannot get to you. I feel like I just heard, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. They're running out of energy, okay? The battery is low. Yes, they're trying to get to you, and they need more of your energy, and they cannot get to you, okay? And they are running low on energy, okay? And to clarify, the garden at the gate, I had pulled the Queen of Cups, okay? Because I feel like, because the garden at the gate, okay, is a card. Hold on. Okay. So the garden at the gate is a card that, is indicative of someone who has healed. You know, you took your time to heal. You were in a protected space while you were healing. And now, you know, you're strong enough now, stronger, better, and wiser. And you're ready to leave that protected space and to move on to your next level of experience, okay? And I clarified the garden at the gate with the Queen of Cups because, again, your heart has healed now. And I feel like for a time when you were healing, your abundance was not flowing and a lot of other things you were not able to manifest, okay, because of the state of your heart. And I feel like, you know, if it has not already begun to happen, you know, your energy is going to begin to flow again. Not only were you in the state of healing, but you were also being siphoned from, okay, by these people who are now hostile because they can't get to you now. They can't get to you now because you're out of their reach energetically. You have evolved, you have ascended, okay, and you are on a whole another timeline now. And so they may be able to see you, but they cannot touch you. And so this is why they're absolutely livid, because I clarified the hostilities card with the 5 of Wands, okay? And the thing is, this is why I really wanted to do the first reading, but we're just gonna go with it because you can see all of these pop out, okay? It is just crazy because to clarify this hostilities card with the 5 of Wands, to clarify the hostilities card with the 5 of Wands, these people are livid, okay? They really want to get their hands on you, and they absolutely cannot because, like I said, this is you down here, and this is the angel, okay, one of the angels that is covering you, and they are so upset, okay? On the bottom of the tarot deck, before we go any further, you are the Empress. You are being protected as you are in your state of manifestation. You can dream up whatever it is that you dream up in your pretty little head, Empress, okay? You can have whatever you like, okay? Whatever you dream up in your pretty little head, okay? You absolutely have the power to bring that to life, okay? So let's move forward, okay? Welcome to Intuition Unraveled, my people. I am the Unraveler. Let's unravel, okay? What else can you show me about this situation, Spirit? The Chariot card, exactly. So it's like after we leave this garden at the gate, you know, we are on the move. It's time to go forward. Oh, okay. I thought my music was about to stop. But yeah, so you know, you leaving the garden at the gate, you know, I feel like you've been resting, you know, and you're getting ready to get on this chariot and move forward. And these people are being left behind is what it is. And they are upset. I feel like they are fighting amongst one another. You know, it's something about this 5 of Wands. You know, not only is there's one person who is extremely angry, okay? There's one person who is so upset. I feel like this is the person who launched the attacks at you to begin with. This is the person who activated all these other people against you. So this might be like an HNIC, okay? The head narc in charge and all of their weak ass flying monkeys are now all, I feel like, either coming after the main narc that started it all, like that activated them all against this Empress, okay? This main, now they want to fight him. These people are all fighting amongst each other. These people are all fighting amongst each other now, okay? What else? They're fighting amongst each other. Show me. This is their karma, okay? It's like, you know, no honor amongst thieves, I heard, okay? So these people were taking from you, and so now they're all experiencing a deficit. And this is just the universe giving back to them what they gave. They caused you to. Part two. Okay. So these people cause you to feel a great sense of loss, okay? On the bottom of the tarot, the magician, okay? The magician, because it's like you now have taken the wand in your hand and you are controlling the energy. It's like, so everything is like because it's like, it appears that you are more powerful than any of these people. So these are people who call themselves practicing high magic, okay? And don't know that, like, you are a retired spiritual crash out, okay? A retired badass witch, okay? So they came for the wrong one. This magician landed here with the Empress, okay? You are a magical being who is not only landed here with the Empress, who was clarifying this archangel Ariel, who is protecting your sacral chakra energy that you are manifesting all this magical energy from. You are very magnetic, okay, and very powerful. So whatever these people did, they woke up the magician in you, okay? And it feels like, the type of magician that you are, okay? Like myself, you are eclectic. You have that balance. You operate in both realms at the same time, okay? So you can move into the darkness, you know what I'm saying, and still remain at being the light. And this is what these people didn't understand. Okay. Okay. I heard. Okay, they want to play with magic and don't know you are the master. The wounded warrior, okay, is you. Like, you've won. They don't. Okay. So what they came after you with was the types of battles that you had already fought and won. Like the things that they came, so they thought that they was coming at you with something that you were unprepared for, but you had already conquered those types of battles. Tap in, Divine Collective, okay? We have Temperance. You remained balanced throughout all of the, so I keep hearing magic. The so-called magic that they call themselves throwing at you when you are naturally magical. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was born into this, okay? My mama was a seer. My grandmother was a seer, and on my father's side. So, I mean, what are we really talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is we really talking about here? Because they came for chosen ones, okay? Because, I'm talking to other people who are like me. These regular ass, ordinary ass people, they thought because they were in a group, it was at least 6 of them. 6. At least 6, okay? But it was more than 6, I feel like. But at least 6, okay? So in the cases where there was only, a few, it was at the least 6, okay? And they really thought they was working something, and none of it worked. It like went around you. Ooh, it went around you like the figure 8, the infinity, because you can't get away from your own energy. So it's like they threw it out at you and it went around, and now it's coming back, pressed down, shaking together, and running over. This is why they trying to blame you. Like, how is it your fault? Because you knew how to get out of the way and just let them get hit by their own energy. You've been sitting here just, you know what I'm saying, chilling, King of Pentacles. You're building your foundation. You're building, you sitting here in comfort in your own, focused on your own energy. You're sitting in your own energy and reinforcing your own energy. You are unshakable. So in the midst of all of this, you are unshakable because you have already fought these battles. Like, whatever they came at you with, it was something that you had already fought and conquered, okay? 8 of Swords, they were not able, the 8 of Swords inverted, okay? They were not able to trap you. They were trying to play mental games, mind games with you. sending psychic attacks, I heard. And none of that worked on you because you already knew how to rebuke it. I feel like you saw the game, like you knew what they were doing before they even tried to do it. Like, because you are, you're tapped in, like fully tapped in. So I mean, what did they really think that they were trying to send you psychic. They were trying to, 8 of swords, 5 of swords, and both inverted, okay? Trying to send you psychic attacks, okay? And you sat there like this the whole time. Unshakable, okay? Because that is what a true chosen one, that's what you are. You are an imperishable Ak. An imperishable Ak is an indestructible star, okay? And so in the midst of everything that they tried to throw at you, you sat there unshakable, and now they are burdened because everything that they threw at you is now on their backs. They have to carry it. It was their energy to begin with, but like I said, it came back around pressed down, shaken together, and running over. All of that darkness and negativity and hatred, okay? They wanted you out of here, okay? And none of that happened. And so now they know it's coming for them. It's on their backs. The energy, you close that cycle out, okay? Flawlessly. I mean, it was a test for you that you passed with flying colors, okay? Because they didn't know who they was coming up against. Like, you had outranked their baddest magician. You outranked them, okay? And now they can't enter into your energy because you you got it on lock. It's like, okay. You was gonna build with them. And whatever they did, you snatched your energy back. And now you're building. You're building alone. You're building without them. And nobody is going to share this with you. This is going to be all yours, okay? Because you did it alone, okay? This is as it should be, chosen one. So however things have gone down for you, whatever blessings that you have coming in, it's all for you. And I think you know this, okay? I feel like your own personal spirit team has been very clear about you not sharing, okay? Because you did this, okay? You did, yeah. Because look, the devil, they're probably going to be trying to come back around with their hands out, okay? And wanting to control some aspect of you. Clink, clink, okay? No, we have nothing for them. No attention, no energy, nothing, okay? We're not sharing anything with them. We are on a whole new journey, full, okay? We have left that in the past. Let's close this out. Let's close this out, Spirit. That and this. I'm gonna close it out with these two. So whatever they are, King of Cups and the Emperor. I feel like this is their energy. They have been left in a state of reflection, okay, in their feelings, and you are in a state of total control. You have gained control over every aspect of your life. You are winning. At the end of the day, you are continuing to walk away and walk forward and leave all of this in the past. I'm going to leave it there. I will see you guys in the next reading. Make sure you subscribe to Intuition Unraveled on YouTube, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.